Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. In today's video, we're just doing a good old get ready with me, playing with some makeup, a couple old things, some things that are new, and I'm really excited about it. I adore how this look came out, and I'm just super excited to play with makeup, show you how I did it, chat with you, all that fun stuff. As you'll notice, I did use the Beaute Ambiance palette today because I just got it, and also, yes, I am aware that they are teasing something new, and yes, I do already know what it is, and yes, I do already have it in my possession, and I'm super excited to share it with you soon. Before we hop into the get ready with me, let me just share my accessory details with you for those who care. These plugs are Love Kills Boutique, and this necklace is from Shop Sun & Co, I believe. So yeah, without further ado, let's just hop in. You can do your makeup with me. You can put me on in the background while you're doing chores or something. That's what I always do with videos like these, and we can just hang out together. Hello, my friends. We're gonna do a little get ready with me, playing with a few new things that I'm really excited about, some old things too. But we're just gonna dive in. I have already, of course, primed my face, done my brows. I like to prime before I do my brows just so it has time to sink into the skin. And I'm still using the same combo I used in my last get ready with me. My Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. I'm almost out of this. I realized how low I was getting during my complexion declutter, if you saw that. So I've been very determined to go ahead and just finish it. And also my e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. Mine's in the shade 1 Fair. Just to add a little glow. I'm not doing foundation today. Not in the mood lately, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm just, like, if I had to pick never wear foundation again or skip foundation every day, I would probably skip it every day because I'm just not as often in the mood for it. I am in the mood for coffee. Today's a must-have coffee day, and this mug is so funny because normally it has like a little snowman hat on this Mickey, but when you take the hat part off, he looks a little cursed, but he's very cute. Happy Friday, my friends. I am getting ready for work. I'm gonna use my Milk Makeup Concealer as I've been using in the shade 3N. Just gonna pop a little of this under my eyes. Then I'm gonna use this Sigma brush. What are you called? The F47. I should know what this is called by heart by now. I use it like every day. I think this video is going up the day before Thanksgiving. Do you have any plans? For me, Thanksgiving is like not that big of a deal to me. It's kind of just an excuse for me to be lazy and eat food. In the last few years, Zane and I have just done it just by ourselves. Like, we haven't made a big deal about it with people. Like, I like watching the parade and eating food, but it's not really a holiday that I'm like super stoked about, you know? But this year, Zane's parents are gonna join us, and I'm excited just to have them. I was like, well, I make food anyway, and I always have leftovers, so feel free to join. However, I will not make a turkey since I don't eat meat. So if you want a turkey, you gotta bring your own, but otherwise, I got you covered. Join us, watch Christmas movies, eat food, it'll be a good time. I would love to know your plans, though, if you plan on doing anything, whether it's simple or extravagant, let me know. Also, what's your favorite Thanksgiving food? I love green bean casserole with every fiber of my being, and I also look forward to the Tofurkey brand, like, fake ham every single year. Oh, it's so good. There is this delicious glaze on it. My mouth is watering thinking about it. I'm so excited for next week. So I'm gonna pull out one of my new Kaleidos things. This is the, like, matte illuminator, which I saw in comments. Some people were so confused by the concept of this. This is mine right here. It's the shade Light. I think there's like 5 different shades of it in a different range. Some people were so confused by it, which was so funny to me because back in like early YouTube days, like early makeup YouTube, like 2010 to 2014, I feel like a matte highlight was the thing to do to like set your under eyes with. Everybody had a banana powder. Everybody used the light shades in the KVD, or it was Kat Von D back then actually, but the KVD Beauty contour palette. So that's what I've been using this one for. Just to kind of set my under eyes, maybe my chin and my like little mouth creases. There's no shimmer in it. And it adds just that little boost of brightness right under my eyes with that. And I really appreciate it. I feel like I'm acting super casual about it. I'm actually really liking this product. I haven't even been using my like loose setting powders or even my NYX High Glass lately. Not to say that replaces it by any means because it's not as like glowy highlighty. It's just kind of like a brightening powder. But especially with me not using foundation, I just haven't felt the need to put the NYX High Glass all over my face. I'm also gonna go in with the new Kaleidos Contour Trio. This one is in the shade Light. Again, there's like, I think 5 different ones in a range, and I really like this as well. Haven't really used this highlighty shade. I imagine they're fairly similar. I've mostly just been using the last shade right here. The middle one's a little more cool toned, which isn't like a bad thing. I've been using this shade a little bit more. It's like slightly warmer, and I haven't been like cool tone contouring in a long time, and this one feels like a good happy medium for me. And this is the brush that came with it in my package, the C2. Really like it. It's very fluffy, kind of stipply, and I feel like it, I don't know, it hits up my nooks and crannies really well. Like I can use it on my nose and my cheeks. Just kind of dusting a little bit, especially on the bottom of the nose. I like having a little bit of something down there. I'm gonna hit up my jawline just a little bit. And then of course, just gonna kind of hit up my cheekbone area. It does feel weird using like a little bit more of a precise brush for this. I've been using just like a fluffy, huge bronzer brush for a long time now. I haven't kind of chiseled out my face in a while, but I've been enjoying it this week. I think it's been fun. Just to kind of switch things up a little bit. I go so blush heavy anyways, it doesn't really matter if I bronze or contour, but it does switch it up a little bit in my routine, which is always fun. It gets a little boring if I do the same thing for too long. I am really liking these palettes, and if you're someone who's into contouring, you might really like these, so there's that. Honestly, this little matte highlight I'm really enjoying for my under eyes. I think it looks really good and it doesn't look cakey and it feels smooth. I'm a fan. Moving on to blush, I've been using this Rare Beauty one again lately in the shade Nearly Mauve. Love, love, love these melting blushes. Like so incredibly much. And I find even if I have a little bit of powder on my face, I can still kind of use these. This is just a stipply brush from e.l.f. I don't even know what collection this came with. I guess the Electric Mood. That's what the package says at least. But I really like using this for blush. Anything stipply like this I like using with a cream blush if I'm not using a sponge. And I tend not to use a sponge unless I'm doing foundation, and I haven't been enjoying that as much lately. I just love this color. It's so cute. To just kind of stipple this around. I cannot believe November's almost over. Can this year slow down? It's blowing my mind that 2023 is in like just over a month. I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, they say time goes by faster the older you get, and I truly can't imagine it feeling like it going faster than it currently is. Ugh, makes me kind of sick to my stomach. I'm excited that we're in holiday season time of year though. Obviously, I've been feeling festive since November 1st. It's just my favorite. Oh, also, I don't know if I've officially announced it on this part of my channel. I've talked about it in my vlogs, but I know not everybody watches those. I do plan on doing Vlogmas again, as I always do. Some years I stop it at Christmas, some years I go the whole month. This year I do plan on trying to do the whole month. So just stay tuned, lots of fun videos coming. I'm excited to spend every day with you. Moving on to freckles, I have my trusty Freck XL, of course. Forever and always my favorite. I've been lucky enough that I've gotten to spend 2 Christmas seasons over the last few years in New York City. Zane's mom's boss is just like so gracious, and he has an apartment there, and sometimes he'll let friends use it. So we've gotten to use it twice. We were there for 2 weeks the year of 2018, the year that Zane and I got engaged in New York actually. That was so fun staying there like through Christmas and New Year's, like just such a magical experience. That was I think our like 3rd time going there as well too. So we'd already done all the touristy things. So it felt fun to just kind of relax and just like embrace staying there. And then we got to go again for like 5 days last December, pretty spontaneously. I don't think we even knew until like early or mid-October actually. Oh, and it was so fun. And I've been seeing on my like camera roll and stuff because I was scrolling through it looking for old cat pictures, and I was like, oh, I forgot we were there last year. I wish we were going again. I feel like Christmas just feels extra Christmassy when you're in New York City. I love New York so much. If I had all the money in the world, I would absolutely live right in Manhattan, but I also wouldn't want to live in a shoebox. I guess I will just continue to visit forever and maybe not actually live there. I want to visit different parts of New York too, like upstate and stuff. Want to visit Hudson Valley. Nomad Cosmetics has me inspired to visit there because that palette in the reveal was so fun, and I enjoyed the theming, so I want to go during the fall one year. That would be so fun. I don't know when we're going to New York again though. I don't have any plans in the near future, unfortunately. As much as I love visiting new places, New York is always one of those places I'll go back to. I don't even know why I'm rambling about New York right now. I guess just Christmas in New York, it just like goes hand in hand. So for highlight, I've been working through my Seismic highlight from Colourpop. I got re-inspired to use this during my declutter, and I've made like a massive dent in it. Like I already had a little bit of pan, but a lot is showing through now. And I'm not necessarily gonna like torture myself using this until it's gone. I don't agree with that. Like project panning and like making yourself hate a product, that's not fun. But right now I'm currently inspired to use it. It's a good go-to if I don't know what to do because it matches everything. I also noticed it's in stock on their website again. I had no idea. One of you let me know because it's been unavailable for a very, very long time. So happy to report that it's back, baby. Okay, I'm gonna set my face with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip and then we'll move on to the eyes. All right, are we ready to rock and roll, friends? I'm gonna prime with my Sigma eyeshadow base. And I'm just gonna smear this on and blend it out. So I wanna do something kind of grungy yellow and purple, kind of inspired by the sweater I'm wearing with my purpley hair. That's the vibe. And we're gonna be using the Ambiance palette. Ace Beaute just sent it to me and I am so pumped because I had my eye on this one and I'm happy that it exists in my life now. I wanna start with Cozy, I think. I think that'll be a good place to start. I'm gonna use this Gavisi Beauty 206 brush. And I'm gonna focus this on the front part of my eye. I'm not gonna drag it too much out here because I am gonna put purple out there. And I don't want things to muddy out because purple and yellow are complementary colors. They are complete opposites on the color wheel. So I just have to be a little careful because I don't want it to be muddy and ugly. Grungy, yes. Muddy and ugly, no. So I'm just going to just kind of work on patting and scooting this around in the front part of my eye. That is beautiful. That is so, so lovely. Just such a rich mustard. I'm a fan. Obviously I'm a colorful like makeup lover and I love doing like fun eyeshadow looks, but if I had to wear just one color every single day, it would be something similar to this or like Trappa from my It's Frickin' Bats palette. Just something like mustardy, grungy, like that would be my color for sure. So I want to take the shade Delightful now. I love that it's next to that teal. I love that combination. I mean, obviously, I feel like my entire Bats palette is based on that. I'm gonna use this little Luxie 229 brush that definitely has a cat hair on it. Oh no, it's just a loose bristle. This is an old brush. And I'm just gonna kind of pop this in the front part of my eye as well. Just kind of blending up from that mustard. Just adding this kind of pop of like brighter, chartreusey kind of color. I'm gonna really blow this out towards the front of my brow as well. I haven't gelled my brows yet, by the way, so don't mind what they're doing. My brows just want to hang straight down unless I force them. I want to take Mystical now, this beautiful purple. And I'm gonna stamp it down with this Luxie brush, this 207 kind of like bent, not bent, but like angled brush. And I'm just gonna lightly start tapping this in the outer corner, using that angle of the brush to help with the placement. So I can have it kind of higher in the outer corner and then tapering down a little bit. And I'm just lightly tapping right next to that mustard. I'm not really sweeping and blending just yet. I wanna make sure everything stays within my control. And I'm gonna add a little bit of shimmer on the lid as well. That'll help with the blend of these two opposite colors as well. But I do wanna just be careful from the get-go so that this doesn't get ugly. I'm liking this combo a lot though. It's like grungy fall and it's so pretty. I'm gonna start scooting this in that outer part of my lower lash line as well. Just in the very outer corner. I don't want this all the way across. Something kind of like that is my baseline to start with. And then I'm gonna take this Sigma brush. It's an E38, just a blending brush, no additional product on this. And I'm just gonna use this clean brush to help blend and buff out the edges of this purple. Again, being careful as I get towards the middle. I don't want those to necessarily blend together just yet. I'm just focused on this outer corner area, just getting it a little bit more diffused. So this is where I'm at right now, and I am liking the vibe. I'm gonna take my brush that I used with the first shade Cozy, no additional product. I'm just gonna lightly tippy tap, kind of where that merge of purple and mustard meet. Again, being very careful with this. And because this is kind of brown based and a little more grungy, it's not as bad. Like it's not as awful as trying to blend like a bright yellow and purple. That's just simply not gonna happen. In a seamless way, but this is a little bit easier. And again, I am gonna tap some shimmer, so that'll help as well. Ooh, I'm liking this vibe though. I think it's very cute. So I'm gonna take a little Unearthly Cosmetics Glimmer Grasp. I'm just gonna use my finger. Since I don't have long nails right now, I might as well use my fingers as a tool to my advantage. I'm just gonna tap a teeny bit of it, not a lot, just a little bit. Just so that the shimmers that I add can stick and pop even nicer. So I wanna start with Charming. Just gonna take that again on my same finger. And I'm gonna pop a little of this in the outer part of my lid. Ooh, that is so pretty. Just to add some purple on like my purple half. Oh, that's such a pretty shimmer. I really like that. It's just metallic and shiny. Not super sparkly or anything, but it is very metallic. I'm gonna use my brush that I used with that initial purple to lay it down, just to make sure I have a nice blend between matte and shimmer. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of Magical, this kind of yellowy shimmer. I'm just gonna take my middle finger because it's clean. I'm gonna tap a little of that in the front. Ooh, that's gorgeous, actually. Actually gonna take a little bit more cozy on my first brush that I used, just to help kind of diffuse that out. And I wanted to mustardify that shimmer a little more, so tapping a little of it on that will still give it kind of that shiny effect, but mute it down a little bit more. And then I'm kind of just running that purple and yellow together. I'm even gonna use the clean side of my brush to help kind of merge them. I think that is super cute. I wanna take Magical and pop it in my inner corner as well. I think that'll just be a nice way to pop that into place. Give a little extra brightness. I'm loving this look. I think it's so pretty with like the yellowy purpliness, very grungy, very fall. I'm going to finish up this look though. I'm gonna throw on my lashes, an eye pencil, and something on my lips, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, here is my final look. I feel so cute in this look. I just love these colors together. This is one of my favorite sweaters of all time. I think I got it at Aerie years ago. It's pretty old. I doubt it's still available. But one of my favorite colors ever. I love like just the combo of it matching my hair with my sweater. It's just, this is such a good vibe, and I adore this look. The eye pencil I ended up throwing in my waterline is Trick or Treat from the Colourpop Hocus Pocus collab, just to go with that purple vibe. My lashes are an unknown pair of lashes from Noella Lashes, who no longer exist anyways. Super sorry, but I have these lashes kicking around and I want to keep using them. And on my lips, I went with the Cognac Lip Clay from Kaleidos. So yeah, I hope you like this look as much as I do. I feel so, so pretty. Like probably one of my favorite looks I've done in a hot minute, and it was super simple, so that's always fun. Let's go ahead and just zoom out and finish up this video. Thanks so much for watching my video. I had fun today. I loved everything that I played with, all the new stuff. This palette is super, super fun. I can definitely see this becoming a fave of mine. I'm excited to play with it some more. I will be doing another video on my Instagram and TikTok with this palette, so just stay tuned. And those Kaleidos products, I've been using them for the last like 3, 4, maybe 5 days now, and I really like them, and I don't plan on not using them anytime soon, so. Super exciting stuff here. I would love to hear your thoughts on my look, the things that I used, all that good stuff. Whether you're doing anything festive this weekend or not, I just hope you have a fun, safe time. Even if you're just hanging out by yourself, I hope it's the most relaxing, wonderful weekend you've ever had. If you made it to the end of this video, you know, why don't you leave some purpley, yellowy emojis? Because that is completely the vibe today. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.